It's the big story that broke earlier this morning. Did the Delhi government greatly exaggerate the national capital's oxygen crisis during the second wave? You remember all those lines. You remember all the SOS messages. Could the requirement have really been inflated when so many people were dying for lack of oxygen? Well, an interim report filed by the Supreme Court's Audit Committee has suggested that the Kejriwal government inflated its oxygen needs by as much as 4 times the actual consumption. And because many other states' oxygen was diverted to meet Delhi's requirement, at least a dozen other states in the country suffered shortage of oxygen as a consequence. Here are the details of the report and the defense from the Aam Aadmi Party.
April-May 2021, the national capital left gasping for its breath. Scenes that we will never forget. But a question now arises. Was this the result of a shortage of oxygen or just plain mismanagement? An interim report by the Supreme Court Audit Committee has raised serious questions of the Kejriwal government's handling of the oxygen crisis.
अब दिल्ली के अंदर ऑक्सीजन की कमी होने लगी है, रेमडेसिविर की कमी होने लगी है। आज मैंने काफ़ी लंबी एक चीज़ के ऊपर मीटिंग ली थी सभी ऑफिसर्स के साथ।
Remember these pleas for oxygen from Chief Minister Kejriwal? Well, it turns out that the government had greatly exaggerated the oxygen demand up to 300% more than what was required.
Changed calculation formulas, missing data and simple clerical errors leading to huge changes in the end product. All of this means that the oxygen requirement of Delhi during the peak of the pandemic is under question as far as the task force on oxygen usage set up by the Supreme Court is concerned. Questions are not only being asked about the Delhi government's role, but also how exactly did the hospitals make their reports. The task force interim report has been submitted to the Apex Court via an affidavit filed by the Health Ministry, and a political war of words has broken out even as the task force still waits for correct data.
The BJP has lashed out at the Aam Aadmi Party government, accusing Kejriwal of depriving other states of much needed oxygen.
Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was unprepared for the second wave despite the warning by the central government, and because he was only consumed in advertisements, he failed in his duty, and to cover up his mistakes, all he tried was to shift the onus to the central government.
थोड़ी भी अगर शर्म है तो बाहर आके प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करें और देश की जनता से, दिल्ली की जनता से नहीं, देश की जनता से माफ़ी मांगे, क्योंकि उन्हीं की वजह से और उन्हीं की घिनौनी ये राजनीति की वजह से पूरे देश में पैनिक क्रिएट किया गया और इसी तरीके की वो राजनीति करते भी आए हैं। तो बाहर आइए, देश की जनता से माफी मांगिए।
But the Kejriwal government has dismissed all criticism. Their defense, believe it or not, is to claim that there is no such report.
हमने इस ऑक्सीजन कमेटी के, इस ऑक्सीजन ऑडिट कमेटी के सदस्यों से बात की, कई सदस्यों से बात की है। सबका ये कहना है कि उन्होंने तो कोई रिपोर्ट साइन ही नहीं की। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता सुबह से जिस तथाकथित रिपोर्ट के हवाले से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गाली दिए जा रहे हैं, वैसी कोई रिपोर्ट एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करती।
Under fire, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal made an emotional appeal. He said his only fault was that he fought for the breath of 2 crore people. With Nalini and Anisha Mathur in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So was this some malified inflation of requirement? How does then that explain the long lines? Because people were not getting oxygen. So if there was an inflated demand and an inflated supply, what explains all those long lines and deaths? Or did the Delhi government miscalculate the oxygen demand? Is the devil in the details of this report? Let's take a look at some of the salient points from the Supreme Court panel report. Hospitals were apparently confused between kiloliters and metric tons of oxygen. Delhi needed a maximum of 500 metric tons a day, sought 700 metric tons of oxygen. There were errors apparently in the calculation of oxygen demand at this level, but there is no data available for the period between April 24th and May 2nd, which was the actual peak of the second wave. The Delhi government, according to this report, used a wrong formula to calculate oxygen needs, and that oxygen data discrepancies were there from day one. The Delhi hospitals, which have been scrutinized as part of this report, sent inflated figures of oxygen requirement to the government, and the Delhi government then passed on that exaggerated data, didn't verify the O2 requirement as shared with them from these hospitals. They need, the report says, need to verify COVID portal data with hospital forms. This is all from that Supreme Court panel report on the oxygen crisis. The big questions we're asking here on India Today, and this story is developing. There have been furious reactions as part of the political crossfire between the Aam Aadmi Party, that stands pointed at by this report, the BJP and this Supreme Court panel. What is the formula used while preparing this particular report? Is there a discrepancy there? Why is the Supreme Court panel report not signed by members? Is this an interim report that's come out before it's been vetted by all sides and after all objections have been incorporated? Why did the Delhi hospital send SOS if there was an inflated supply of oxygen to meet an inflated demand? Who is responsible for the deaths due to lack of oxygen in Delhi? Because if there was too much oxygen, more than required, then basically nobody should have needed oxygen and nobody should have died. And if Delhi got extra oxygen, then where was that oxygen being diverted to? There should be a surplus right now, right? Why were people standing in queues if there was no shortfall? Ankit Tyagi has been tracking the story. Ankit, the Aam Aadmi Party began by saying, where is this report? The report does exist, but there are details that amplify many of these questions, and it may not be as simple as a 4x of the requirement that was stated for Delhi. We all remember the images in Delhi, Ankit.
That's right, Shiv. And, there are two basic aspects as far as this report is concerned. Number one, of course, that this report does exist. I mean, the government of Delhi, initially Manish Sisodia's entire statement that there is no such report. There are two members. One, of course, is the doctor from the Max Hospital who has put in a dissent letter on this report, has not signed it. Because of the formula that this panel, this subcommittee was using, he does not agree with that, Dr. Budhiraja. The other one is IAS officer, Secretary Home from the government of Delhi, who has also put in a dissent note. Both are part of this report, which has been now submitted. The other important aspect, Shiv, is the calculation of this entire, report. Now, the subcommittee has gone on the actual consumption of the 183 hospitals that they have received the data from, but the government of Delhi says that they have not taken in account. There were other patients, those who were not COVID patients, but they were non-COVID patients who were also in the requirement for oxygen. And apart from that, the fluctuations of the patients recovering from it and going back onto the oxygen need was also not calculated. The difference between the central government's formula and the Delhi government's formula is a very basic one. The central government has assumed that if you have 100 ICU beds, only 50 would be the beds on which you will require high-intensity oxygen. The Delhi government calculated on absolutely all 100 beds. That is where the huge difference between the government of Delhi and the central government formula is concerned. But this is not the final report. And as far as, the whole assumption, if you go by this report, it seems to suggest that there wasn't a massive crisis in Delhi. We have reported from the ground. I was continuously on the ground reporting what we were seeing. Hospitals were coming up on record and saying that there are patients dying because of the lack of oxygen. Where is the discrepancy and the disconnect is something that needs to be investigated. And whether the hospitals were negligible or the Delhi government was not keeping a proper check, that needs to be, the accountability shift needs to be fixed.
The truth is that people died because of lack of oxygen. People suffered waiting for oxygen in lines. Ankit and our team of reporters saw it firsthand. So where is that gap? Where is that discrepancy between the data, formulas and reality? It's become a very loud, aggressive political crossfire. So one wonders whether we will actually get to the bottom of all of this and what the final report will actually say. Ankit, thanks very much for getting us the latest on that story. Coming up next, the conversion syndicate that was revealed by